Morning, everybody. So this video, I plan to talk about some things I want to do this year for my vintage trailer. I want to do some upgrades and some replacements and just things to fix. So I'm planning to go over that. But first, we're making pancakes because I'm one of those people that just wake up and I'm just starving first thing when I get out of bed. So what I got here is a pancake and waffle mix. I got this from Thrive Market. My brother got me into it, and he has like this special recipe that I go by. So, yeah, I'm a little rusty on cooking because I haven't done it all that much for some reason. People like to feed me, and so I like eating, and so I just eat their food instead of cooking my own. But hopefully, that's one thing I'm also going to be doing this year, hopefully, is cooking more of my own food. So, I got some of this cake mix in here. I got some coconut oil in here, and also I got some one large homegrown egg from a neighbor. And then also here I have some milk, but it's like soured. It's from December 27th. So I like it makes like a buttermilk kind of mix. So whenever you have sour milk, you can still use it. You can use it to make like bread. You can use it to make pancakes or cakes or cornbread, biscuits. Like, you don't have to toss it. You can still cook it. It just kind of makes it have like more of a sourdough kind of taste. But I actually really, really love sourdough. And actually, soured milk is actually really good for your body. Like, your body can digest it way easier than just normal plain milk. So, yeah. Let's see. Look at that. It's getting all clumpy and weird. I don't think it's supposed to look like that. So it's been kind of like cold outside, and so my coconut oil's been kind of cold, and so I put it in there. It was all clumpy and weird, but I put it in there with the egg. I'm like, I can't heat it up. It's in with the egg. And so I took another scoop and I heated it up on the skillet, and then I put it in there. So I think some of the egg like cooked when I put the hot oil in there. So I don't know what these are gonna do when they turn out. It's gonna be interesting. This is like my brother's like little secret tip on pancakes. This is also from Thrive Market, guys. No, they don't sponsor me. I just love them. So this is cacao powder, or however you say it. People say it different ways. Essentially, it's just like cocoa or chocolate. So you just add that in there. See, this is what my grandma taught me how to cook. You just eyeball it. I hope it turns out good. So, I guess I'll start going over the list while I'm trying to figure this out. Hopefully, I got everything in there that I need in there. And I think I need to start heating up the skillet, too. I think I might need another dabble of milk. Okay, so, this year, I have some big plans for my camper trailer. Let's see, let me look at my list. I have a big list. I'm a list person. I'll make, like, lists for me is, like, kind of therapeutic. Like, I'll make a list, and then I'll not really necessarily do it because I feel good about myself for making a list. And it can go either way. I don't know. Now I think it's too watery. Okay, so first thing, I have, like, my water pump went out right before winter set in, and so, well, essentially it had a crack in it, and so it wasn't pumping right. It would, like, I would turn on the pump and it would keep pumping because it was sucking in air, and I was like, I don't know what's wrong. And finally I had my dad come down. He checked it out. He's like, yeah, it's got a crack in it. So I guess I can buy one of those at a hardware store for like $40. They're not too expensive. And then also, in addition, since I'm down there messing around with my pipes anyway, on my water pipes, I got a hair on me. I just molt all over the place. Might as well just add like a water filter, because I mean, when you're in a camper and you're living out of it and you're getting water sources from who knows where, who knows what the water has in it. So like, I think like having a water filter is like a good thing, even if you're just washing your dishes with it. So I'm thinking about installing another water filter. And then, see, another thing. Oh, when I first bought Timber, my camper, we were pulling her home, and I was sitting in the passenger side of the truck, and I kept looking back and seeing her wheels, and it seemed like one of her wheels was like kind of doing this number a little bit, and I was like, what's going on? Like, is it gonna fall off? I was like freaking out. But we made it home, and then later we discovered that Timber actually has a bent wheel. I mean, it's not really that bad. It might be slightly dangerous, but mostly it just, everything gets like rattled around in here a whole lot. So I was like, well, that'd probably just be a good thing to replace. And I also thought it might be a good thing to just, I mean, you can use the wheel still, but it just, it's just going to wobble around. I was like, I'll just use it as my spare wheel. I'll put it on the back. That's also another thing on my list, is to get the spare wheel rack for the back. And also another thing I want to add to the back is a rack. You know, a lot of those campers have those little racks that stick out in the back. They're like metal, and they have like little metal pieces, and they can fold up like that or come down like that to put bikes on or whatever. I was like, I want to get one of those because this little trailer doesn't have the most storage in the world. So I was like, I'm gonna get that. So spare tire rack and just a tool supplies rack in the back too. Also, one of my tires has dry rot. I don't know why just one. I have 4 tires, so I don't know why just one has dry rot. So I mean, I looked at all the others. They're fine. So I need to get that replaced like pronto, especially if I'm going to be like moving in the next month or so. Let's see. Oh, I have some big ideas for my roof. I don't know how that's going to work out, because like I want to put, essentially what's going on, you know, Timber's really old. She's almost 50. She's going to be 50 in like 2 years. And so the whole roof, all the paint on the roof is like off. It's just like tin. It's like a tin roof. And there's no white paint. And so, I mean, tin doesn't really tend to rot. I mean, not rot. Rust. But it could, if there's like water and other agents in with the water, it could rust. So I was like, well, I really want to put like a paint rubber sealant up on top, and also that could also help insulate the top in addition to just protecting it. But in addition to being able to do that, I don't have to take off my AC, because my AC is like a low profile AC, so it's like squat and really wide, and so it takes up like a whole lot of space up there. I can't paint underneath it. I was like, oh man, you know, I have to take my AC off. I just got it on. So I need to figure out if I actually want to take it off and paint it right, or just paint around it. I don't know. But I'm also having some other issues with my AC too, but I'm not going to go into that. I also want to do solar eventually, but the roof up there is corrugated. I can't talk today. It's morning, okay guys? I haven't had my breakfast yet. Anyway, it's got the little grooves in it, and I was like, well, there's also these kind of solar panels that I want. They stick onto the roof. There's no like mounting, they just stick. But I don't know if they'd be able to stick on the grooves, because it's groovy. Groovy, man! Oh, I need coffee. Anyway, so yeah, I want to do solar, but I don't know if the solar that I want to do will work. I mean, I have to actually get like a real life, like fancy glass heavy mounted one, which I don't know if Timber would be able to support that at all. We will see. Anyway, that one has a question mark on it, so I may not get to that this year. Might be like a next year thing. We will see what happens. Also, I need to fix my jacks, because everything in my sink is like hanging out on this side instead of like even like it should be. My pancakes are hanging out on this side of the pan. Alright, I need a spatula. Tiny house cooking, guys. It's so fun. Okay. Let's see. Is there anything else on my list? Spare tire. Oh, new kitchen faucet. I guess you guys can't really see my faucet, but I'm scared to touch it because I have it like rigged up there just perfect. Hopefully you guys won't fall down like last time. So yeah, my kitchen faucet, it's essentially, it's a bathroom faucet. So it's like the spout on it's not very long. That wasn't very well done. At least you guys can't see that. Ah. So the spout's like, it's like 6 inches long, and it's just really hard to be able to wash my dishes with this spout just so close to the edge of the sink. And I'm like, it's just getting on my nerves. It's so cute, but it's getting on my nerves. I just can't. I can't. And it's kind of expensive faucet too. Most faucets they're pretty expensive. Okay, so yeah, add water filter, replace my pump, replace my vent wheel, replace dry rot wheel, and then paint the roof, solar, rack on back, spare tower rack, attachment, new kitchen faucet. So that's a pretty long list, but I also have like 300 some days to do it. So hopefully hopefully I'll get it done. We will see. Anyway, so I'm making pancakes, having fun. I don't know about you guys, but I love grapefruit. And I have my little grapefruit spoon. They're super cool. They have like the little ridges on them. You guys can see that. I found it at a yard sale. Anyway, guys, this video is super long, so I will let you all go. And maybe next time I make a video, I'll let you know how my pancakes turned out, because they're looking crazy. Anyway, you guys take care.